A now former Intermountain Medical Center healthcare worker is accused of sexually assaulting a transgender man.
Fox 13's Sydney Glenn joins us from the hospital in Murray. Sydney, not only has the suspect been fired, he's also been charged.
Absolutely, Bob and Kelly. Jonathan Jankowski has been charged with a first-degree felony of object rape. I do want to warn you, some of what you're about to hear may be disturbing.
It's scary and it's alarming, and it's something that we deal with way too often in our community.
Sue Robbins has been advocating on behalf of transgender individuals for years. She said, unfortunately, hearing about transgender individuals being sexually assaulted isn't rare.
A survey by the National Center of Transgender Equality, where they found 47% of transgender individuals had stated they'd been sexually assaulted sometime in their life.
According to a probable cause statement, Jonathan Jankowski worked at Intermountain Healthcare in March when he was assigned to work with a transgender man. The man asked Jankowski for help using the bathroom. It states Jankowski said it wasn't his job. When the victim asked for help to be cleaned up, the probable cause statement says Jankowski refused to help and said it was disgusting. The statement goes on to say Jankowski showed the victim a small note, and then Jankowski kissed the victim on the mouth and then allegedly sexually assaulted the victim. Now the case is in the hands of Salt Lake County District Attorney Sim Gill.
This should not happen to anyone, and especially to a person who may be transgendered. We want them to know that that we will do our very best to hold this offender accountable.
We also asked Gill if they are exploring the possibility this could be a hate crime.
We don't know exactly why he engaged in that, and so we don't have at this point any evidence that indicates that it was driven by some particular animus. And if that becomes clear, then we will certainly revisit that.
While the investigation continues, Robbins hopes more will be done to educate people to help prevent more victims.
In a medical and healthcare environment, we shouldn't be worrying about our safety when we're at our weakest. And we worry about our safety every day, so we need to change that.
At this point, it does not appear Jankowski has been booked into jail. A spokesperson for Intermountain Healthcare says after their own internal investigation into these allegations, they did fire Jankowski. They also went on to say that they have zero tolerance for this type of behavior. Live in Murray, Sydney Glenn, Fox 13 News, Utah.
Sydney, thank you. If you or someone you know has been a victim of sexual assault, there is help available. Call the National Sexual Assault Hotline at 800-656-4673.
Transgender Education Advocates of Utah works with anti-violence groups, women's rights groups, and racial justice groups, also law enforcement agencies, all to combat anti-trans violence. If you'd like to learn more about the resources they do provide, go to fox13now.com.